Hi, Kenny. Oops. So, how is everyone? Hi, Mary. Oops. I forgot to turn off the volume from my phone. Hey, Ashley. Good evening. How's everyone? Hi. So, I told you that I will color the other parts of stream. Hi, Aspi. Hi, Shannon. Hello. Hi, Boots. But I wasn't feeling well since Saturday. So I've just um, reorganizing my art stuffs, and just have a me time. So I wasn't able to catch up on most of the chat from the Discord and Instagram and Facebook. Hi, Art and Diamonds. Oh, Eskis. Hi, hello, and welcome to the stream. You hear me well, everyone? Yay, cornbread. Hi, Septic. Welcome. Hi, Tanya. So I was watching the stream before the stream last week, and I saw Kenny. You have a I didn't saw your chat while doing the live stream. Hi, Emily. Oh, that's good. And yes, Eskis. Eskis, Eskis. So I was so curious about the chat that you said, Kenny, that my prismas are different. So I've been thinking that I might have got fake prismas. So um yeah, Shannon, what happened to Brian? I've missed a lot. I couldn't open any social media accounts because I wanted to um take plenty of rest. Sunday I was sleeping the whole day. Yeah, Kenny. I never thought of looking if it is a cause I bought this on Amazon last year, so I'm more of just coloring and didn't think that that there are some fake Christmas. So since when I saw your um the chat from the last stream, and you said that it's my Christmas are kind of different, ever since I've never copied a combination from other colorists. So I'm just grabbing the pencils and just keep on coloring. So I've never thought of that my pre-spots are different from most of you. So I think um, with I still didn't search if how are you able to know if your prismas are genuine. Or yeah. So I might gonna ask maybe Shannon or you can to compare my Prismas, because really when I received them, Shannon, in a tin box. So this is the tin. I got a dent already. So this is what it came. Hi Ren Ren. Good morning. So hi Angelic Annie. So I was really thinking that it's a true Prisma until now, until I saw because there is a um one, yeah, but they should be real. I was thinking that it is real, but um so yeah, yeah, it really looks real, and but it mostly break. I got a lot of um breakage from them. So um yeah, bought the sharpener and I haven't didn't have any issues from breaking anymore. So the sharpener helps a lot. So we'll be coloring. I'll research about my what colors which are not the same from the real Prisma. So I'm still not sure if these are fake or not. So we'll be calling the water from the Pirates, Alena Lazareva. This page was this is a PDF book which was gave Yakini, which was given to me by a sweet friend. So um on the pencil boots, so this is how they look like. But some others, the numbers, the writings are, you can see the difference. When I use them, they tend to what they call this, they tend to erase easily. Hi Marilyn. Thank you, Mary. So let's start. So I'll be using cloud blue, white. We'll be using some of the light cerulean blue and true blue. So I'm adding some stickers to add the numbers because I couldn't see the numbers on the pencils itself. Thank you, Eskies. So yeah, let's get started. Maybe we'll be using aquamarine later on. So first I'll be using the true blue and add the darker first. still at first I was thinking that they might be fake because of the breakage. I got a lot of breakage, but I was using a cheap um sharpener before, so I keep on buying sharpeners until I will not be able to break anymore any of them. I was with the Tikal. I've used them a lot of time, but when the weather here changed, um started to break again. So keep on asking which sharpener should I use. So yeah, the Dale 113 is really um a must-have sharpener, and I love them. And I love it because I can use it with other pencils as well. With the white, I couldn't use this because it's always breaking. So I'm buying another kind of white pencil to use for blending. But now I can use it. I have the courage to use it. This is so yeah. So how's everyone's doing? Maybe I have a the tikal that I have. I've been using it so much, so maybe the blade is not good anymore. So I keep on breaking my prismas again. So maybe I will do some stream on more stream just to finish this page because there will be more coming color alongs by November. Hi AC Menace, good morning. Trying to get on the small areas. Just applying the first layer here. So I'm not sure how many streams that I missed this weekend. This week, rather. I've color a little bit last Monday at me, but I couldn't finish a page, just coloring very lightly because I was too excited because I got a new book, the book from Kanoko Egusa, and I saw that um, Mary is having a color along. Is that right, Mary? Hi, Jamelian. Good morning. Septic, you need to eat something. It's so nice, Boots. The um the size of the book is smaller from the other two books from the Rhapsody Forest in the other one. In yeah, really cute animals. Just trying to fill in the spaces from the down part because need this needs to be darker than the upper part. Yes, that's why I wanted the book boots. It is smaller. The reason I couldn't color on Kirby's book and Johanna Basford's book because they are huge and only have the 72 set of Prismas before, so I am scared that my Prismas won't last longer or won't be able to at least survive in a year because I color a lot. So I'm trying some different medias which I can um, save my Prismas, like soft pastels and yeah, marker is not an option for to color larger books because it leads. So I stopped coloring from those large books and started to color on smaller books. So when I saw that it is small, okay, but it has a lot of images, so still you can finish one page faster, but the whole book, it will take you a lot of time. Mary Antonio, you don't do the hi Tammy and good evening. Oh, the small one, SB. I finished some I think 2 or 3 pages from Johanna Basford, but I've tried to use different the soft pastel, which I'm using it with applying some water on it. I think Mary does that too, using soft pastel with water. And because it is large, and if you use pencils, you will have hard time to not to get the any pain from your wrist. Even if you color lightly, still sometimes it tends to hurt your wrist. Oh, that's nice, as because Johanna Basford's books are really nice. I love the flowers. Just that a little bit of um I need a bit of courage and more time to finish a page. As we go on the upper part of the water, it needs to be lighter than the down part. So I'm applying more lighter pressure on the upper part. There are some the most technique that is easier to use chalk pastel is to use knife a knife like this. Oops, like this, and you scrape them off. So still using through blue. I'm really not sure if there are some colorists who have a video tutorial how to use soft pastels. Thank you, Kenny. Did mm, did Septic went to grab a food already? You just need to be patient with the small areas. Filling the gaps. You need to eat more septic. So we'll be adding. Hmm, I don't want to read this. It's 906. Yes, you can do a lot of some are using stencils to with pastel colors. Correct me if I'm wrong. Would that your medium most used medium are watercolors? Oh, I got you, Kenny. Because for me, visits are not um what they call this are not enough. I really need to eat heavy meal or small meals, but um I need to eat at least 4 times a day. But you need to gonna show it off, not in a you need to show your work. I know for sure you are amazing watercolorist. And showing your work will inspire more people. I am inspired watching watercolorists doing their process, loving to watch their videos. That's why I bought some watercolors because I wanted to try myself, but it is hard. It's really hard to control how the water flows on the paper, how gentle you need to be to get that technique. Thank you, Aspi, sorry. Still want that um there are some areas that needs to be dark and light. Hi, Didi. So going back to True Blue, because we miss some spot over here. Anyway, the water should be until here. I just colored almost 3/4 of the part of the water. So we'll start going even lighter on the upper part. I'm trying to color as much as possible with horizontal lines. Miss this one. So when you're coloring underwater, the water should be a little bit of a curve. So instead of coloring horizontally, you're coloring like this. So now I'm still trying to color a little bit curvy, but um, I hope you see it right. Not really straight, but um, a little bit curved, because we don't want to make to look like that it's really straight. Hi, Saki's channel. Good morning. Thank you, Didi. Um, when you're when I'm coloring, there are some areas that I'm leaving white. So even if you see that it's like I'm touching the paper, I am um how to explain it? It's like I barely touch the paper, and then there are some moments that I'm not touching the paper. So to leave that white areas, is we're going to blend that later on with white pencil. So going lighter. So we move on with light cerulean blue. So hard to pronounce. Still with light pressure. We're trying to create a gradient from the dark blue to the lightest as much as possible. Yeah, Didi, it's something like that. We need to leave some white spaces, like you can see over here and some over here. Just barely touching the paper. It's like the effect from the sun. We need to cover this a little more. we need to make this a little bit darker and over here. So as you can see, this is darker. This should be more, even more darker. So tends to go lighter until on this part. I'm sorry. I think I need to move the camera. Sorry about moving. So there, as you can see, darker to lightest. So we'll be using white to blend this. And if you have your other favorite white, which sorry about the moving Aspi. I tend to use um, other white. I find Holbein's white are really good. So if you can see, while I'm sorry, I'm using Holbein's white. Oops. It tends to blend the colors even more. But if I'm using, okay, Shannon, if I'm using white, I don't know if you see the difference. So let's do it here. I need to use more of the pigment of the white. But with the Holbein's white, it's more, I find Holbein's white are easier to use with blending. So it's up to you if you still want to use the Prism white, but for this I'll be using the Holbein's white. Because the water should be more um, what do you expect? Need to be really blended well. So it will be really smooth. Hi Roslyn, and good morning or good evening. So if you're happy or you forgot some areas that you wanted to add more colors, no problem. You can add, like for example, on this part, I miss a little bit of here and here, and of course here. Needs more blue over here. And blend it with white again. With the blending, I'm doesn't have to be it is not it's not required to be horizontal. I'm just using the circular motion just to it will not show any lines anymore. So using whatever strokes you wanted to use with white, it's not a problem. Thank you so much, Aptik. So we missed some spot. We need some more blue over here. Oh, I went over that rope. Oh, yeah. Miss some spot over here. No, winners, we will help each other get to shore. Oh, Rosalind, good afternoon. Yeah, that sounds really nice, Tammy. I missed SQ. What is? Hmm, I'm just trying to read what I missed on chat. I couldn't swim, Kenny. I'm I am afraid of the water. I love beach, but I'm afraid to go far from the shore. My husband is a swimmer too, cause and he always tend to make a joke that we will swim miles and miles as far as we can go, but I'm really not a swimmer. I can um I can swim on the pool, but not on a beach. I am trying just to float, but yeah, just floating. So just blending the areas, moving the boat again. So with this, we wanted to hide that black line. Oh, I didn't knew that septic, but oh, I'm still scared to try. Because if you're floating, the waves are like, I feel like taking me away from the shore. That's why I'm scared too. So if we'll try to hide the lines with white, if it doesn't work, we could use the white gel pen. But before that, we wanted to color the sky, so we would not smudge the uniball signal later, or you can use Posca. So moving on with the sky, so we can finish that area. So with the sky, we'll be using light cerulean blue. I just noticed there's a break on the pencil. We want a nice and clear sky, not so much of that cloud. Really not sure if you see. Well, will that be much more better? I'm already applying some pigments, but it seems that on the video doesn't show much of the pigment from this area that I'm coloring with. Yes, Septic, that is so true. I want to challenge myself more, but when I was in the Philippines, when we're on on the beach, there I have some cousins which are make loves to make fun. So if instead of teaching me how to swim more, they are pulling me on the deeper side of the sea of the beach. So instead of trying to go and try, I rather not, because I know for sure they will make fun of me. Ooh, that's so nice, Demi. I have a cousin that um went home in the Philippines. He's living in um Heartland, Illinois, and with him I was so amazed because he was just like floating for 2 to 3 hours, just floating, and he seems like he's sleeping. I will, Septic, when I go home in the Philippines, not I will go to the beach without them anymore. I didn't have a chance to go um just with me time going on the beach. I always tend to go with my cousins. Or might be I will go with my husband, so I'll have that courage that I will be saved because he's a swimmer. And sometimes when I have a friend have um which are not afraid to do something, it's like I'm gaining that courage as well. Because if I see that I'm with someone who's scared, I'll get scared as well. Okay, Kenny. Hi, Meg Ilagan. Good morning. Watercolor along is really nice and so fun. I haven't been done that for how many months? I'm still using light cerulean blue. Still trying a very nice light pressure and trying to leave some white spaces that I want to make it like a cloud. I will do that septic. It's like um before I'm always afraid. I'm always afraid to do this, to challenge myself. Um there were times that I am loving to challenge myself, but maybe it depends on the situation. So still not having the chance to challenge myself just to swim. I had before I moved here in Japan, I went on the beach with my son and my friends, and we went for snorkeling. And with that, I'm still, even though I didn't swim, um, when we snorkeled, most of the time you're wearing a life jacket, right? So with that, when I see them there are doing that, I forgot about the being afraid of or being scared. Which which books do you have that it intimidates you? It's like something like that. If you're afraid of something, find someone else that are not afraid. Sometimes the books of Kirby Sans intimidates me because of the details. The flower here from Leila Dooley, is that right? Hi, Michelle. Thank you. But yesterday you were live and I didn't got any notification from you, Michelle. And I was too, and it was late already for me to watch because I'm off the bed or I forgot I need to do something. And I was like, she's live and I didn't receive any notifications. And I'm full. I got your the notification bell on, so I was really YouTube are having some issues with the notification, maybe. So it's really nice to have a schedule. I have um I have it on a spreadsheet. So if YouTube doesn't show any notification, I still know that someone is going to go on live. But there are some streamers that um have no regular schedule, so you really need to look up on the YouTube from time to time just to figure out who's doing live or having their premiere. Sorry if I missed some of the conversation from the chat. Oh, I was out of frame. Just adding the layer really light and slowly. So you add another layer. So what I wanted to finish on this area first. So we can add the white. So the sky will be separated from the beach, from the water rather. Now I'm always keep thinking of the beach. Who wants to go to the beach? So yeah. We'll add more layers from this so it will show up even more. So you'll see the separation from the sky and the water. So it's almost the same that I'm leaving some white spaces with the sky as well, but not having the white lines like we did on the water. Okay, Michelle. This light cerulean blue is really nice for sky color. So how's the teaching, Tammy? Oh, thank you, Kenny. Oh, that's so hot, Eskis. And am I saying it right? Eskis? 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 That's so hot. I couldn't even stand on 40 degrees. My blood pressure will shoot up really high again. Oops, sorry, I was out of frame. Eskis. Okay. Thank you, Boots. Again, we'll be blending this with white again so it will be smoother. Trying to avoid um, the crisp lines. Crisp lines. So I'll do the rest again off stream. I just wanted to show you what we're going to use with um, to see how to separate the water from the, it can leave like that, but it's better to um, add the white. So there. Just trying to hide the black lines. So adding more of the white. So I don't know if you get the the effect of the water. So here we'll add more white light white lines. Need to make the gel pen work. I'm trying to make it thicker in kind of dubbing the gel pen, so it will create that on this it will be on the same as what we did on this side. I just wanted it will take us a lot of time, so I'm leaving this area, so just the same from this area to the right side area. Just doing the same, um, applying the same technique from the left side to the right side. So I thought I will not do the whole part, so it will not take us a lot of time and it will not be boring doing the same thing. So it's not working. But I tend to I love using gel pen than the Posca when I want to do this that thing, the dubbing thing. We're adding like small waves from the water. There. So it's really not straight line, creating like small waves there. Welcome back, Michelle. Can you manage provide an air conditioner? But I have to pay the electric bill. Electric bills. Yes. They decide for. Hmm? Need to make this working. So as we go down, we um we make longer lines and not as that dubbing the signal. Adding more whites. Just trying not to overdo this. So most of the time when I'm using gel pen, I'm overdoing it. So yeah, the water looks great right now. Seems like we need to cover this up even more. So there. So it is much better with when the line was covered already. So with the water, same from the down part darker to the lightest, and with the sky, sorry, keep on moving the paper. We'll leave it same until here, but we'll add one more layer, still using the light cerulean blue to darken up some areas. So I'm just moving the pencil in circular motion, so trying to avoid some lines, crease, edges. We wanted it to be really smooth. I haven't been on your stream, Mary, because you stream when when I'm asleep. And congratulations on the book. So nice for you to have a new book. I actually didn't made a cloud effect using only with pencils, because you need to be patient of keep doing the layers. So when I'm coloring skies, I'm using acrylic white, yeah, white, to make that cloud effect. Coloring everything on with pencils and then adding some acrylic white on top of the pencils. Okay, Kenny. Need this to be sharpened. You okay, Shannon? Something is packing. Building up some layers for clouds to come out. Which book are you going to color in, Boots? I haven't experienced that. Excuse. Most of the time, I forgot what page I've used. I've colored it, but with acrylics. Thank you, Mary. Having that crease lines going out from the upper part of the page. Hmm, Missing some areas that needs to be more darker. I might forget this area. I'll see. I forgot this area to color. Shannon is really fast colors. I was watching a video from Pensy Stash earlier that she recorded her coloring time, coloring the Kirby Rosanes page, and it only took her around 10 hours, and I was like, oh, it will take me 30 to 40 minutes, 40 hours to finish a double spread page. It's really amazing how people really color fast, and their pages are really beautiful. I wish I can color that fast because a lot of beautiful pages and yeah, a lot of books. Still trying to do that, um the feeling that you wanted to finish a book, as in totally every pages are colored beautifully, and even the cover page, some were coloring the front, as in the front page of the book, even the cover, which is really, you got, how do you color that fast? while I was on live on Shana's live. I was focusing on the chat, and it's like in the blink of an eye, she already colored the butterfly. Was it the butterfly or the dragonfly? I was like, you are really fast. Thank you, Aspi. That means a lot to me, Aspi. Because even my friend, when she's having some anxiety attacks and or very anxious, she will call me, and then she will, when I was still not doing the live stream, she will call me, and then she will tell me, just call her in front of me. I wasn't talking, I just have my cam like this and just call her in front of her. And she was telling me that her madness went she's not mad anymore, she's more relaxed and more calm. When I finish a page, I it tends to make me sleep faster. Thank you, Roslyn. So whenever she's not feeling well, she will call me and just color me a page. Anything that you want to color. First, when I call her, she keeps on talking as in really loud. She's so mad and all. And then when I started the color, she was just the whole time. Okay, now you're relaxed. You can go to sleep and forget what happened to you, whatever that may be. Just try to breathe. So I am like that too. Sometimes I lose my temper. Like yesterday, um, I was in a bit of shock because there was a small earthquake. So to try to calm myself, I colored a page and trying to play with markers and just um, playing with them, trying to practice which will work well. Well, I made that a miss, but still, yeah, practicing if they will blend. But I like this one. She's so cute. Like I like the dress and the curly hair. So that coloring a page really helped me a lot yesterday to calm. And of course, seeing your um that you are building a collection, you love to see them on the desk. So I tried to um organize some pieces, um some art supplies, not so much, but um, Okay, Michelle, good night. Thank you. Oops, I was up. I was off frame. Yes, Roslyn. I really wish I started coloring since I moved here, cause when I moved here I wasn't doing anything and just having doing some work from the as a graphic designer. But when I don't have a project, I'm mostly spending time scrolling on Facebook, and that made me really stressed a lot. As in, so what I did is I logged out my original Facebook, my personal Facebook, and I said, and even deleted the application because it was making my mind really thinking a lot of negative thoughts. So what I did is I went on YouTube and tried to find a video that will make me distress. So I found an artist which is his name is Unmask. Then I was so mesmerized when he's doing his process or speed coloring um with a lot of mid mix media. And I was like, whoa, that was so relaxing. Then I started to search on Google what else I could find to distress. So I found adult coloring and just bought a pencil and a book from Daiso dollar store here in Japan. So I tried that if I still have this if I wanted to, if it will really helps me to kill the time. And then I posted them on Instagram and a lot liked it already, and then I found Passionista Colorista and drove me to her finding her Instagram drove me to her podcast, which she was interviewing Zucchini Chiquiti, and started to watch Passionista Colorista and Zucchini Chiquiti's videos. And wow, that really helps me even more to relax, and it's like already my companion every day. Even without looking on the video, I just let it playing on the background while I'm cooking or while I'm doing the laundry. It was really a huge difference. That is so true, Mary. They are lucky to have each other. Can his spouse usually do Astonia? She will tell you. That's why I created a Facebook, which is I will only follow and add people that are into coloring. So I will not see those other news that are not really intended to make um, give true news. They are just making the minds of people to panic even more. So before I um, Then I ano called it, saw that there are color alongs, monthly color alongs on Instagram, and I started to join, which is even more fun. So if I don't know what to color, I can just one page and join the color alongs. And I still didn't made any page for the color along for Shannon. I got the oil pastel already, but yeah, maybe I will do that even if the color along is already done. It's already the month of October is already over. I'll still gonna do a page. Yes, Kenny, we love you. Then I started to find more streamers, which I found Mary and Tonya. They are so funny. It's like, these guys are really so fun to be with. Then I found Emily, Belinda, then Vicky and Sammy. But I only found Vicky, Sammy, and other streamers, Emily, which they did the event last December. Well, first I found out more artists with um Colorista Pensionistas Advent calendar. So with that helped me a lot to meet more artists, yes, artists from the coloring community. Thank you, Kenny. You're so sweet. So I'm really thankful with the coloring community. It helped me a lot. I don't do the shaking anymore when I talk with other people. So no more crying. Before, when you're on Facebook, spending most of the time on Facebook, you'll end up crying. You'll find yourself crying. So better get out of Facebook. Just stay. I unfollowed news. I unfollowed some person who will just keep on ranting that that she's the one who is, yeah. And there are a lot of people are um sharing posts or sharing stories, not stories, contents that are really not for everyone. It's the post and the news feeds is not controlled anymore. So I think that's the second layer. So we want to um go on the third layer. And welcome Eskis. You're gonna love the coloring community. Um, a lot are really supportive and really thoughtful. You'll find people that are really sweet, and you'll find people that are really funny. Sorry about the noise. So even if I stay on live streams, even if I couldn't chat, just lurking, um really feels good. In the time of Tonya and Mary's stream, when they're streaming at night, it's 8 a.m. at me or 9 a.m. at me. So it's like I already have a reason to wake up, and that will start me to a very um, positive vibes. Like you feel that you're really energized. Then it will follow the live stream with Belinda and Emily's stream. But on Emily's stream, I'm always hungry. Talking a lot of foods. So it's like my daily routine already that I'll open my computer and then try to find who's streaming. I will check up on your channel later because I love arts also. Do you well, not I haven't tried diamond. Is that diamond painting? Eskis, your channel. Isn't it right, Septic? You feel much more surrounded with beautiful people. You can talk with someone whenever you needed someone to be there. I couldn't I couldn't do live even if some of the colors that are now here I feel more relaxed when Kenny and Shannon are there. When I started my stream, I was like, oh, how should I do this? What should I do? My voice is shaking, my hands are shaking. I feel so cold. So when they started to tell me that I can do it, yeah, I feel like I'm comfortable. I'm more comfortable right now. So yeah, you paint you're using acrylics, all past oil paints or watercolors. Excuse. And it's a lot. It's like I'm overwhelmed uh, with your help. I really don't know how would I make you feel happy because you made me happy. How can I repay all the people that helped me in a lot of ways? Always thinking, how can I send her a present? Why I want to give her a present, or even I just want to send her a greeting card to make to say thank you. As in, I wanted to call her page and send over someone that really made me feel um ah, no crying, no crying. I'm you'll just end up sometimes I did cry because I'm overwhelmed with the thoughtfulness of that I'm getting from the coloring community. Really happy and yeah, crying with overjoy, with very really thankful that you found this, that really thankful you met her and you have someone to talk with. Thank you, Mary. You're also and you're um uh, funny in a good way. Funny like really you want to be with like hey, can I jump in? Hmm, can I have have fun with you guys? I really have a lot of fun and laugh during streams. Even my husband was, "Are you okay? You're laughing alone." But he doesn't know that my headset are on and just re- I'm just listening on streams. Hugs to everyone. Hugs, Kenny. That's why I've thought of making the channel septic because I know for sure the feeling of um as a person just looking or watching streams, and not everyone are live, not every time have someone doing a live stream. And there are some times that um, a person just want to hear something. Videos and stream, I found them really different because on live, if someone wanted to just vent out or to let someone vent out for someone, they can vent it out. I know the feeling, so that's why I am trying hard um, to share. I really love sharing. So maybe this is the way that I can show how I am really thankful for the people that I've met. Thank you, Tanya. And I miss you both. I miss you both. Even Shannon, I couldn't catch the live streams. I miss the hey Rhea, how's it going? Ah, yes, I always turn the pencils like most of the time. Because you want the sharp um edges to be like balance. Because if you do this bye Roslyn, thank you for coming. So when before I was conscious about the flipping of the pencils like this, but um it's like a mannerism already. Even if I was a kid, I tend to roll the pencil most of the time. So yeah, I really don't know how to explain well, but mm, that is mm, okay. I cannot explain that one. I feel that the pencil needs to be turned already on the other side. So yeah. Sometimes I'm filming a video or coloring a page. I'm trying not to turn the pencil, but I couldn't help myself. Sometimes I'm turning the pencils around without knowing it. So um even with ball pens, it's like I already got that when I was still I started in grade school. Well, of course, I don't remember when if already doing that when I was in the kindergarten. Thank you, Kenny. That's the easier explanation for that. Oh, see, I forgot my coffee. And when I'm coloring, it's like mm, you're more relaxed. When I'm not coloring, I keep doing of keep moving. I keep on. I cannot stay still. Well, unless I'm playing a game on my cell phone. But it tends to hurt my wrist. Just doing the same um, over again on each areas. So if we run out of time, I'll color. We're almost running out of time. I tend to color 2 hours every Wednesday, because there are some points that when I go over 2 hours, it's like I'm forgetting that I'm talking with someone, or I'm running out of what to say, and I don't want everyone to be bored. Yeah, when I'm watching my videos, my past streams, I am so hyper on the first hour, and on the second hour, I don't talk as much on how I talk on the first hour. I only have um I only have I'm really not sure if these two are from pastels ones, but I have the yellow and the green from HOLBEIN's. The canary yellow and the spring green. I will check if these are included for the no, it's there. These are not for included on the pastels, but using HOLBEIN's are really soft to work with. Even if you try laying down pigments very light, you're gonna you'll have a lot of pigment on the paper already. So I cannot say about the pastels ones, but with HOLBEIN's, there are even more soft and creamy than the Prismas that I'm working with. If I will buy a HOLBEIN set, I still want to keep the not the puzzles ones, because there's a set with only pastel pencils. Ah, pastel colors. So I still want to have the um at least the 100 set. Um, I was using a knife to septic before and just scraping. to make the really sharp pencil, you want to take off the you want the core to be out even more. So yeah, I hope that explains help a little boots about the what do you think about the whole beans. um Having the pastel, it's really the color range is really light. It's kinda what to call this. Yeah, I'm forgetting my what I wanted to say again. Let's just finish this area and we'll call this um we'll end this stream. I need to go to the washroom. I don't have any, but I was thinking of saving to get the puzzle one. I probably have enough pencils to last a lifetime, but you can never have them. Yes, I agree. I agree mm, with the pastel pencils. I still rather want to have the 100 set than the 50 sets just with pastels ones. But it's nice to have the pastels ones as well because you cannot see those range of colors on the other sets or the other pencils. It's really totally different, and you'll not um you'll not be how to call this, what you're not, and you'll be happy because they are they're not this one is the 501, which you need to use a knife for to sharpen. With the pencils using the Holbeins, um they didn't fail me. I'm loving them and I want to get more of them. It's really nice to use them, but for me it's I still need to save some money for the to buy us at least the small set of Holbeins. But I'll definitely want to have them, even the puzzles. Yes. Thank you, Angelic, for staying. Anyway, I'm going to end this, and Kenny, we have finished this area as well. So yeah, and thank you everyone for coming. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for everyone. I will not mention you one by one anymore, but I really appreciate everyone who came in. I really enjoyed talking with you guys. So have a lovely evening and take care everyone. Bye guys. Thank you.